Okay, today I want to do something that's more specific to writing. And I have done some videos on the first draft and what is the correct first draft. The link to that video is posted underneath if you want to read how I do the first drafts and how I think the first draft should be. But the key that I want you to understand is that you only get one shot on a read. Okay. And this goes to, I mean, I have friends that are almost, I would consider veterans in the business that don't even still grasp this concept. To get someone to read your script is a challenge. And when you finally get someone to commit and say, yes, I'll do it, sending them something that's not where you want it to be is a major mistake. I have seen many first drafts, and again, they're not really first drafts. They're kind of like the crap draft or the complete rough draft be sent out. And then whatever the potential deal or the partnership or the collaboration is just gone based on that. You can never assume that someone's going to kind of fill in the blanks in their head and know, oh, okay, it'll get better. They got to just put this here and that there, and add more character elements or fix the dialogue, and it can be better. You can't assume that. Maybe that could happen, but no, most likely not. They're just going to read what's in front of them. Okay, I have a very tough time reading scripts, even for like friends. Unless there's something efficient, like a project, like we're doing something on this Friday, then I'll read it because then it's like kind of a deadline. But it's tough for me. Friends will send scripts, and I'm thinking of one that'll send the rough draft, and then it's like a couple months, and I'll read it, give feedback, and all that. And a couple months will go by, and it'll be like, hey, I got an update. It's like, I'm not gonna read that again. Like that's very tough. Now I've already committed the 2 hours. So like, say you got 4 drafts coming up, so like 8 hours to you towards this script. That's a lot of time, and I'm super efficient with my time. It's kind of like watching movies over and over again, which is something unfortunately you have to do if you're like the producer or the director, or, working with the editor. But it gets tedious. And when you're doing it as a favor, I could say if it's your own film, right? But if you're doing it as a favor to somebody else, that's a big ask. So what I'm doing, the gist of this video is this. Watch out with sending your first draft to people. Shotgunning it out to a bunch of people, I don't recommend it. And I'm not saying for stealing purposes. I did a whole video on that too. It's very unlikely that that's going to happen. Somebody's going to take your script and finance it and make that. It's so easy today to track dates and times and timestamps that it's not a thing. But shotgunning, what I'm saying, the reason I'm saying to avoid it is that you don't know. The feedback might all be negative, right? You put it out to 15 people and you've gotten their reads and now I got to change this, and you change 30-40%. You can assume that most of those 15 people, if not all, are not going to read your script again. So be very careful sending it out. Send it out, select people that you trust, but don't ask them to read it again. Just know that you're going to get that one read, and you've kind of burned that and that person, and now it's on to the next person for your next draft of the script.